Trying to click off for me. Hey. Da 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 da. Hey, speak to me kindly. I'm the type of girl you call wifey. Yeah, I ain't no side piece. I'm the one you take it home to momsies. Come on, speak to me kindly. I'm the type of girl you call wifey. Yeah, I'm such a down piece. Respect me and I'll never leave your side, babe. You know I'm gifted when it comes to having.
Hey YouTube, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle. This is Belle's Place, and today's video is just gonna be a little look at my mini makeup collection. So yes, I have been pretty much building a small makeup collection of my own for a little over a year now. I just want to point out that I have given away a lot of makeup, so it has reduced slightly or a lot, and a lot of things got expired or thrown away because they're no good. But I'm happy with what I have now. I'm trying to be more minimalistic. So let's go to the makeup drawers. Okay guys, so I keep my makeup in these 4 drawers, and each one is organized based off of what is in the drawer. So I try to keep everything like organized, and yeah, I have my mascaras in here as well as tweezers and brow stuff, eyeshadow primers and lash glues and liners, and then majority is like lipsticks. So yeah, I just like to grab like little things that I like out, whether it's at Sephora or at Meijer or Walmart, and I just build on it from there. So it's really not hard. It's just you just take a little bit of money and get a little bit of stuff each time when you want to. So yeah, some things I haven't opened yet, whether I just haven't used it yet or what have you. So just because it's in a box doesn't mean it's new. Some of the stuff is just I just haven't gotten to it yet. So yeah. But yeah, I really like NYX and Fenty glosses, ABH glosses, and I love some of the Kat Von D liners. I only use one liner from her. It's in the shade Crucifix, and I just love it. I keep makeup wipes in here too. So yeah, and these are the new Fenty lip paints in the shades Unbutton, Unveil, and the other one Uncuffed. Yeah. So I keep all of my main face products in here. So my foundations, I keep up in this little row is my foundations. Then the next row we have concealers, and then we have the beauty blender / sponges, all my powders, and this is Laura Mercier. Then we have bronzing / powder contour products and cream contour. I only use Fenty to contour or ABH to contour the cream contour, which is right here. But not as much as I use Fenty. I love this Fenty matchstick in the shade Truffle. And then I have some concealers that are just backups. So whenever I buy things, I usually buy them in pairs, just in case I run out. And the same like with these LA Girl, these haven't been opened yet because I'm still working on this. And this Mabelline one, excuse these sponges, I have to wash them. But yeah, so the Mabelline under eye concealer, these are really good. The Age Rewind, they're so good. And then the what is it, the Too Faced concealer. So I use the shades Butterscotch and Chestnut, and I got 2 backups for when these run out. And then my favorite foundation is by NARS. Where is it? Yeah, the Radiant Longwear. So I use the shade Macau, and I have a backup here for whenever that runs out, because this stuff is expensive, so I get it when I can. And yeah, and then this is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear. This one is kind of new. I think I got it. Well, it's new. I haven't used it yet, but I can tell I'm really gonna like this. So yeah, we'll see. But this stuff is, I get it when I can because it's pricey, but I think they're worth it. Some beauty blenders. So these haven't been used yet, but they're backups, like I said. So yep, next drawer. In this drawer we have like our skin preps and highlighters, as well as setting sprays. So I have like usually I mainly use like the Too Faced primers the most whenever, like on a normal day. So this is the peach matte primer. I love this stuff. It's so good. And also have the foundation, as you saw. The two together, it's the best pairing. And this stuff is so cooling and so matte, but not unbreathably matte. It's a good matte. It's like moisturizing matte. And then this is the Smashbox Photo Finish. If you want a velvet poreless, you can't see any kind of pore look, this is it. But I do not use this on a regular day because it is heavy duty. And then this is like a NARS. It's considered a primer, but it's more of an SPF. It can be worn on its own, but I don't really wear it on its own because it has a tendency to kind of make my skin dry. So I need to find a new system on how to use that because SPF is important. This is the Hangover RX primer. I've used this a lot and I still have a long way to go, but this stuff is really good. And then recently I've been blessed enough to be able to buy the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer. So it's partly skincare infused with a primer, and it's supposed to create like this super duper protective veil so that no impurities from makeup get in your pores. So I'm really excited to try it. This stuff is expensive, so like I said, I got it when I could. I got 2 of them because I'm not trying to go back like, you know, sometime from now and buy another one. I just want to be set for a long time. So yeah, and if you've never seen the boxing and all that, it looks like this, and it's so beautiful when you open it up. When I use it in a video, I'll show that to you guys. But yeah, so then these are my setting sprays. I have the Hangover setting spray, like I have the Hangover primer. This is also a primer, but who uses it as a primer? Really, nobody. Then this is the Smashbox primer water. It's a mini. The Urban Decay all-nighter. This stuff is good when you know you're gonna have a long day or a long night. So yeah, and it's super matte, but it's also glowy. That's why I like it. This is probably my second bottle since I've started using them. So my second bottle within a year. But I went a long time without having this because like I said, this stuff can be pricey, and yeah, I didn't double up like I should have. And then this is just a little e.l.f. $6 primer, no, setting spray. When I first started wearing makeup, I was using these, and honestly, like, they did so good. So I figured I don't have to be bougie all the time. Like, I can use this too still. And then I got the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. I wanted the full size, but my Sephora didn't have the full size. They had the mini, so I'm just working with it right now. But I'm glad because I don't really know how I feel about it yet. Not for real. So yeah, there's that. But it's good, but it's not what I probably expected it to be. So I'm just kind of using it differently than I had expected to be using it. I use it more as a skin prep instead of a makeup setter. So now we have blushes, and then we have some highlighters. It's Jackie Aina La Bronze, L'Oreal Looming. We have some highlighting brushes, ABH one. I have the Lancome Highlight Trio. This stuff is amazing. It's so buttery. I've used it in videos, but I'll be sure to show you guys more of what I'm using in videos. So now that you have an idea of what I have, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember what she said. She had that. So yeah. Then this is my Glow Kits from ABH. This is the Sugar Glow. This is the, what is it, Sun Dipped. Then this is from Becca times Chrissy Teigen. This was their first launch from last year. They recently came out with a new launch, but girl, this has barely been like touched because there's so much product. Then I have some Becca highlighters. This is Champagne Pop. I might give this away because honestly it's too icy on me. And then this is Topaz. I like more bronzy highlights. So then we have the Fenty Match Sticks, and I love to use pink slash like rose gold slash brown highlighters. So yeah, I have the shades Trippin', Rum, and Yacht Life. They're nice for like dewy skin finish. And then I was lucky enough to be able to get the new Fenty Diamond Bomb All Over Diamondville highlighter. And this stuff is so buttery and creamy and just super duper duper velvety and just very, very finely milled. It's so nice. I'll use it in a video. We have some Lancome setting sprays. I told you guys I do twos, okay? Like, I don't do one get one thing anymore. I get twos just in case I run out. But I saw such great reviews, and I got the foundation, so I figured I should get the setting spray. And I was looking for a good setting spray because I'm running out of these, so I'm like, I need something that's gonna last me. I have like the Farsali. We have the Farsali you know, skincare stuff. So the Unicorn Essence, this is a backup. This one is, I just opened it. And then we have the Rose Gold Elixir. I only got one of those. And then we have the Volcanic Elixir. So I got two of those because it said it's really, really good for dry skin. And girl, my dry skin is a mess. And this is the First Aid Beauty Kona Eye Stick. I mentioned this before. I got it from Patricia Bright. I saw her use it and I said, oh yeah, my under eye can definitely be using that. So it's really, really, really good and very moisturizing without causing creasing once you apply product over it. And it's really good, and there's a bunch of product in here, so consider it if you have dry under eye or puffiness like me. I have bad puffiness. So to be honest, in my days of makeup, I've probably owned over 20 eyeshadow palettes. It's ridiculous, but I found some true fews that I like. So recently I was able to get the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and this baby, girl, this is probably my favorite. It's everything you could ever want in a palette if you're me. And it's just like the packaging is so phenomenal. Like, I wanted to keep the box, but I'm trying not to have so much extra. But just look, like the color scheme, everything. It's everything. It's fall, it's winter, it's spring, it's summer, it's everything in one. So, you know, it's just, and the mirror is huge. And look at me. And just, it's so nice. Like, this is everything that I look for in palettes. Just well thought and easy to use for anything. Let's keep going. So right here, the way I organize my stuff, as you probably know, is by brand. So this is like the Urban Decay section. I got this Naked Smoky, and then I have this shimmer palette that came out last year. I never ever have used this in a video. You guys, I'm slacking. Like, this isn't okay. I'm not gonna just act like that's not okay for me not to be using this stuff, but I'm gonna try. Then this is the Just Peachy Mattes by Too Faced that came out last year. Okay, then we got the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. And then this is the MFMG glitter palette, Morphe Fall Into Frost palette. I need to be using this stuff, y'all. Like, this isn't okay. I just started using the Miss Lashes. I love them. I'm going to keep using them because they're cheap. And these are all my Juvia's Place. We have Sahara 1, Sahara 2, Festival, La Douce, and Nubian 2. I believe that's Nubian 2. Yeah. And I am down to 2 ABH palettes. I had Subculture and Prism, but girl, they weren't really my colors. Now I have Modern Renaissance and Norvina, and I love them. I hope to be able to get Sultry, but let's not overdo it because we don't even use this other stuff. I'm really a hoarder. Like, I'll just get the stuff. I'm a collector, but I'll never use it. So, and this is the It's My Ray Ray palette. And that's all of my shadows. I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching.